Now, these aren't just words. They are life lessons, pillars upon which we can build a more deliberate and fulfilling life. My encouragement to you is to consider how you can incorporate small, consistent change that leads to significant outcomes, to examine your actions across all areas of your life for alignment and integrity, and finally, to cultivate a mindset that not only believes in the possibility of success, but actively drives towards it. Remember that the path to mastery and growth is both a journey and a practice. It requires diligence, consistency, and a positive mental attitude, not just in isolated moments, but in every aspect of our daily lives. Welcome to the Personal Mastery and Growth Podcast, where we explore the keys to unlocking your full potential and living your best life. I'm your host, Jose Johnson. Whether you're looking to make a breakthrough, overcome a challenge, or simply live with greater clarity, joy, and purpose, you'll find the tools and inspirations you need right here. So let's start your journey towards personal mastery and growth right now. Welcome back to the Personal Mastery and Growth Podcast, your go-to resource for practical tips, insightful research, and inspiring stories to help you unlock your full potential. And I'm your host, Jose Johnson, and I'm an expert in the fields of mindfulness, mindset, and peak performance. And I'm so excited to have you here with me today. And today, we are exploring 3 profound quotes that can dramatically shift how you approach your personal and professional life. These quotes aren't just words. They're gateways to deeper understanding and transformation. They teach us about the subtlety of progress, the consistency of our actions, and the impact of our mindset on our reality. Each quote that we're going to discuss today has shaped my thinking in coaching, guiding me and many others to build habits, foster resilience, and harness the power of belief. Whether it's understanding the incremental nature of change, recognizing the consistency in how we conduct all aspects of our lives, or realizing the influence our mindset has on our outcomes, these insights can empower you to make meaningful breakthroughs. So whether you're listening today on your run, during your commute, or as part of your daily reflection, let these words sink in and stir your thoughts. Get ready to see how these timeless truths can foster growth, resilience, and achievement in your life. So let's start this episode with a powerful Tanzanian proverb that resonates deeply with the journey of personal mastery and growth. The quote is, "Little by little, a little becomes a lot." Now, this quote encapsulates the essence of incremental change, how small, consistent actions can lead to dramatic results over time. It's a reminder that the path to transformation doesn't always require giant leaps. Often, it's the small steps that count. Now, whether we're talking about building a habit, learning a new skill, or even recovering from a setback, the journey is often composed of small, steady steps. It's kind of like planting a seed. Initially, the changes are underground, unseen, yet very essential. With each day of watering and care, the seed grows, eventually blossoming into something that we can see and enjoy. Similarly, the small habits that we cultivate, whether it's waking up 10 minutes earlier to meditate, reading a page of a book each night, or choosing a healthy snack over junk food, gradually lead to a transformative outcome. Incremental change can bring positive or negative outcomes. You can gradually build a better life, but you can also do the opposite. For instance, when it comes to fitness, it takes time to gain weight or lose flexibility. And it also takes time to reverse the process. When I used to teach martial arts full-time, people would often ask me how long it would take for them to reach their fitness goals. I would remind them that they probably didn't gain weight or lose flexibility overnight, and that it would take time to see results. Now, the change may be slow and imperceptible, but it does lead to significant outcomes if we stay committed to our goals. Research in neuroscience supports this concept. The brain adapts and rewires itself through a process called neuroplasticity. Each small action reinforces certain pathways in the brain, making subsequent actions easier and more likely. This is how habits are formed and become a part of our lifestyle. It's not the intensity of a single session that matters most, but the regularity and the persistence of small efforts. Every time you choose to take a tiny step forward, you are literally rewiring your brain to succeed. So consider the process of learning a musical instrument, like the trumpet that I play. You don't master it in a day or even a month, but daily practice, even for just a few minutes, gradually improves your skills. And the same principle applies to any area of life, from fitness to finance. Now, let's translate this wisdom into actionable steps. First, identify a small positive change you want to make, something that's manageable, that you can incorporate without feeling overwhelmed. It could be as simple as drinking 1 extra glass of water each day, or writing down 3 things you're grateful for every evening before you go to bed. Second, commit to this change consistently. Consistency is key. Don't worry about making big leaps. Focus on the regularity of your small actions. Third, track your progress. Now, this could mean marking a calendar each day you complete your task, or keeping a journal of how you feel. Monitoring your progress helps maintain motivation and provides clear evidence of your incremental gains. And lastly, be patient with yourself. Remember, little by little, a little becomes a lot. Transformation is a journey, not a race. Each small step you take is building towards a greater change. By embracing the power of incremental change, you empower yourself to make lasting improvements in your life, one small step at a time. It's about the little wins that add up to big victories. So I challenge you, pick your little and start today. And remember, each small effort is a building block toward your larger goal of personal mastery and growth. All right, next we're going to explore a profound quote that has significantly changed my coaching philosophy. And the quote is, "How you do anything is how you do everything." I first heard this gem of wisdom from Jack Canfield, and it challenges us to reflect deeply on our approach to life. It's a quote that reminds us that our habits and attitudes are often mirrored across all areas of our lives. Now, there are 2 ways to interpret this quote. The first interpretation considers the consistency of our character traits across different aspects of our lives. If you are meticulous in your work, that precision more than likely shows up in how you manage your finances, keep your home, or even in your personal relationships. Now, this alignment suggests that cultivating positive traits, even in areas that we feel are insignificant, can impact every area of our lives. This isn't just anecdotal. Research supports that personality traits like conscientiousness have broad implications across the various domains of our lives. It's easy to compartmentalize our lives, believing that how we perform in one area doesn't affect another. However, this quote challenges us to see the interconnectedness of our actions and their broader implications. So here are 3 actionable steps that you can take. Step 1, reflect on your daily actions. Take a week to observe how you approach various activities, from work tasks to how you communicate with your family and friends. Are you thorough, rushed, or disengaged? Are there patterns that serve you well or habits you might want to change? This can reveal much about your broader approach to life. Number 2, seek feedback. Sometimes we're too close to our own actions to see them clearly. Ask for feedback from trusted peers or mentors about your consistency and professionalism in different areas of your life. And number 3, align your habits across areas. Identify one trait you excel in and apply it to a weaker area. For instance, if you're very disciplined in your exercise, use similar strategies to improve your work ethic. The second angle sees this quote as a reflection of the universal principles underlying success in any field. Whether you aspire to be a top athlete, a world-class musician, a successful entrepreneur, or a devoted parent, the pathways to excellence are remarkably similar. All these pursuits require dedication, consistent practice, effective guidance, and unwavering commitment. This interpretation invites us to apply the principles of mastery universally, adapting them to any endeavor we undertake. So here are 4 ways to apply this idea to your pursuit of excellence. Number 1, embrace learning. Embrace the idea that the principles of success are transferable. Learn from diverse fields to enhance your overall life strategy. As Tony Robbins says, success leaves clues. Number 2, leverage the power of routine. Establish routines that foster skills like discipline and focus, which are applicable across all fields. Number 3, seek mentors. Just like athletes need coaches, find mentors who can guide you in the various aspects of your life. And finally, number 4, commit fully. Whether it's a small project or a major life goal, commit with the same level of seriousness. Embracing the philosophy that how you do anything is how you do everything encourages us to strive for excellence in all facets of life, recognizing that each action paints a broader picture of who we are, and more importantly, who we can become. Remember that the smallest details in our daily actions can set the stage for how we tackle life's biggest challenges. How you do anything is how you do everything is not just about scrutiny, but it's about consistency in our intentions and our actions, fostering a holistic approach to personal and professional growth. As we continue our exploration of transformative quotes, we turn to a timeless adage from Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. This statement is a cornerstone in understanding the profound impact of our mindset on our life outcomes. It underlines a psychological truth. Our success is largely determined by what we believe about our own abilities. Our mindset sets the stage of how we interact with the world, and the essence of Ford's quote lies in the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. Studies in the field of cognitive psychology suggest that our brain acts on what it perceives as reality, adjusting our energy levels, our motivation, and our attention accordingly. If you believe you can achieve something, your mind sets in motion the attitudes and behaviors necessary to pursue that outcome. Now, on the flip side, doubt tends to discourage initiative and persistence, leading to lackluster effort, which often results in failure. Our subconscious mind also plays a crucial role in how we perceive and seize opportunity. A mindset that's rooted in confidence and possibility tends to make us more alert to opportunities and more willing to take risks. Now, in contrast, a mindset that's mired in doubt and fear generally leads us to bypass opportunities, underestimate our own potential, or avoid challenges due to a fear of failure. So here are 3 actionable steps to help you shift to a can-do mindset. Step 1, visualization. Regularly visualize yourself succeeding in your endeavors. Visualization is a powerful tool for conditioning your mind to recognize and pursue success. Number 2, challenge negative thoughts. Become aware of and actively challenge your negative thoughts. Replace I can't with I can or I'll do my best. This simple linguistic shift can significantly alter your mindset. Also, look for evidence from your past that disputes your negative mindset. For example, when you find yourself saying things like, I always mess up, look for times in the past when you were successful, even if it was in a seemingly unrelated area. Number 3, cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery. Recognize that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Henry Ford's insight reminds us that our mindset isn't just a small part of our experience. It is our experience. By choosing to believe in our ability to succeed, we not only enhance our own potential, but also inspire those around us to reach for their best. Remember, the belief in your ability to succeed is the foundation upon which all achievement is built. So let's choose to believe that we can. All right, as we wrap up today's episode, I hope that these 3 powerful quotes have sparked a new perspective for you, one that encourages reflection and action in your journey towards personal and professional excellence. Today, we've traversed from the incremental power encapsulated by little, a little becomes a lot, through the profound implications of consistency with how you do anything as how you do everything, to the transformative potential of belief in whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Now, these aren't just words. They are life lessons, pillars upon which we can build a more deliberate and fulfilling life. My encouragement to you is to consider how you can incorporate small, consistent change that leads to significant outcomes, to examine your actions across all areas of your life for alignment and integrity, and finally, to cultivate a mindset that not only believes in the possibility of success, but actively drives towards it. Remember that the path to mastery and growth is both a journey and a practice. It requires diligence, consistency, and a positive mental attitude, not just in isolated moments, but in every aspect of our daily lives. So as you move forward from today's episode, please take a moment to reflect on these concepts. Which quote struck a chord with you the most? How can you apply its wisdom to your daily life? Remember, the journey to personal mastery isn't about grand gestures. It's built on the foundation of everyday actions and decisions. So thank you for joining me on this adventure today. And if today's episode has inspired you, touched you, or sparked a flame of curiosity within you, I encourage you to share it with someone in your life who might also benefit from embarking on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And until next time, remember, it is what it is, but it becomes what you make it. So make it great. Thanks for tuning in. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you that the information shared in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice or treatment. While the content of this podcast is based on research and personal experience, everyone's situation is unique, and the advice given may not be applicable to all. Always consult a qualified professional before making significant changes in your life. The Personal Mastery and Growth podcast is recorded at the So Good Media Studios located in the Candy Factory, a co-working space in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.